morning. It is Friday, May 20th. We've made it to the end of the week. What's up, everybody? Steven, good morning. Jimmy, Michelle, good morning. How's it going? Everybody awake this morning? I don't think I'm fully awake. Hey, Rick Rod, 1000, good morning. Justin, what's up, man? Good morning. Snacks? Discipline? Good morning. Start this bot. That's looks like it's just floating there. Did that have news or anything? They had a Form 4 yesterday, that's it. Which would be an insider buy. So they acquired 1.4 million shares at 1937, looks like. So that's why that's up. Michael, good morning. What up? The Booch. Okay, this song's a little too much to start with. If you guys want a song played, exclamation point song request, just type the name. It'll pop up. I know somebody's gonna do Baby Shark. I know it. I know they will. What's up, Berkey? A T ATHX. Oh shit! I forgot to. There we go. Bobble for large cap scalps. Let's pull it up. See what we got. Baba moves crazy. When it moves up, it moves up. When it moves down, it goes down hard. So, you're right, though. It's up 2% today. Pan W. Yeah, wow. What a stick right there. It's nice to see something in large cap land go up. Yeah, I've been watching some large cap scalps. I mean, small caps have been pretty dead. So you just have to try to make money somewhere. You do the best you can do. You trade what's moving, and unfortunately, it's just SPY and large caps right now. Is that a real stick right there on ATHX? No. Okay. I was like, what the heck's going on here? Thought Berkey was sending it to the freaking moon. I might have to pop into the large cap room today if nothing's happening in smalls. So Neuro is going to have resistance at 550. You see it push through here, traded sideways, and actually failed down below. So this morning's resistance, if it can get there, is going to be 550. It could do the hammer candle setup, so trade sideways all morning, wherever the 200 on the 5 ends up at by the end of the morning. Probably like 480 could hammer off that and then push. Let's see, best. I'm guessing that's is that a RS? Yeah. So best looks like a reverse split. So that's not actually a top gainer. XCUR we already went over. That was the 13 or the insider buy from 4. You guys all are in charge of the aux. Just hit exclamation point song request. Type in the song. Right now it just plays random EDM songs up until it gets a request. VVPR. It's a solar one. Doesn't look bad on the daily at least. 13 million volume. 13.7, so almost 14 million volume. Closed just over the 50 SMA. So that's decent. That's not bad. Will you see it form a 3-bar-ish here? Maybe. It's not gap down though, so that's a good sign. Get GET. Okay, so that's up on like no volume. Looks like a recent IPO, D-SPAC, uplist, something like that. Yeah, be careful with this one. But I think SPY maybe could have put it in a short-term bottom yesterday. And the reason I was thinking that is if it follows the stocks. Apple went through and pretty much ended right at a huge daily level. Little bit under, but right at it. Whoops. Wrong thing. No. Right around 137, 138. So if it does push up from here and holds, that could be great. Thoughts on the monkeypox situation? I've saw some of that. I don't know if that's gonna be big and relevant or not. You got COVID, so everybody thinks that like everything's gonna be huge now. But before that, we had swine flu and Ebola that was gonna end the world, and like nobody even got it. So we'll just have to see. But Apple held a chart level. I think Tesla was honestly close to a chart level as well to hold. Yeah, the 700 range. Not feeling the vibe of this song either. Anything moving currently? I don't think so. You might be right on that. There always needs to be some headline out there that causes a little bit of fear. Got to keep you on the edge of your seat, and it's also great headlines for news sources. If they're running out of stuff, then they need to go shift gears somewhere else. I know. Yesterday, at least we had the 9 a.m. news on Neuro. Yeah, aren't they freaking watching the stream and know that we need a gainer to go over? Couldn't they tell how excited I was to be able to go over a trade once it finally happened yesterday? So Neuro's actually pulling back right now. The 5 level, 498, 5. Not a whole lot of pre-market action happens on Friday. What's up, James? Yeah, they look like something. They sure do. They look like charts to me. Yeah, that was like the SPY chart I posted yesterday. Is this the most volatile stock that we've had in weeks, or is this the entire financial market of the United States? Hard to tell right now. I'll leave that up there. Go to RMed on the scanner for some reason. One of those random taps. Trade Ideas likes to let you know, like, when something moves a weird percentage, but when it's 28 cents, if it goes up 1 cent, that's like 5-10%. So that's why they're. But everything on here is going to be delayed because the stream's delayed. You guys got any charts you want to look at? Any questions specifically? Neuro was wild yesterday. I stopped looking at it when it failed, tested VWAP again, then failed. Traded sideways right through, and then popped right up through VWAP. Kind of boxed it up. But it did hold the 4 level the whole time. Trapped them in there all day long, I guess, and then squeezed them out. Oil kind of hit a bottom. It's weird that SPY and oil moving together. It may not be worth trying to trade small caps today, really. Large caps are going to have some moves. The only thing that I can think of that would have a decent move today is Neuro after the move yesterday. So you might get that flash down, flash up move, but it's going to be a harder trade. You pronounce that Afam? Afam? Try not to butcher any names. Azul Agri. Let's look at wheat. Let's precursor it with some wheat here. So wheat is still down overall. How's that in comparison to the Agri chart? So they look very similar. You see the spike on wheat, you're going to see the spike on Agri. Daily technical perspective though. Probably needs to hold the 250 range. Unless it just falls right out of contention to be a runner. But the thing about these that are attached to a sector is this thing could be down to $2 and wheat just break out. We get some crazy wheat news. And then Agri's just going to go with it. Doesn't matter if it's $2, doesn't matter if it's $3, whatever. If this moves up, so does Agri. Just like when USO moves up, so does Indo and all those. But USO's back over 80, back over 81 actually. But it's been a strange correlation the past couple days to SPY. SPY has a red day, it has a red day. Yeah, I would say for sure watch it to hold around this level, 475, 474, 475. Worst case 450. 450 might be a quick flash bounce. I'll be right back. 1 second. All right. Where's Callum at this morning? I haven't seen him yet. Yep, all-time high average U.S. gas prices. So everywhere is averaging over 4 now, right? Bentley, Cupolo, Grab. Let's look. Yeah, so Grab had a nice push yesterday morning. Pretty much straight up from 260 to 360. The daily level, it closed right under the 50 SMA, but it did have 110 million volume. So that should get action today. Provide a little bit of opportunity one way or the other. Oh, the rest of the week off? As in the next 8 hours? Okay, it's all good. If you have a good week and you know it's going to be slow on Friday, you might as well just take it off. But But yeah, I would say watch it to hold somewhere in this range, 310 for a push higher. But this has a lot of room on the daily if it can really get going. Let me look and see. Is there a PR on this? No, but it did have a F1/A this morning. So they got an offering in the barrel. Keep that in mind too. They haven't popped it yet, but they do have an offering ready. Siga, man, that had the news yesterday morning. We were talking about it, and it ramped and then just got murdered and then ramped again. So that might be one. That was a ticker the other day. It was a, what was that ticker? It just kept going like straight up, all the way back down, all the way back up. It was very volatile. It kind of reminds me of this chart. And then you said XCUR. Oh yeah, that's the one we already pulled up. Had a form 4. That's I think that's the only reason it was up. Sun W, solar on watch. That used to be a really good one to trade with solar. But yeah, Sun W near highs. DPSI. Yeah. Yeah, DPSI. Straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Yeah, we'll keep that up. Neuro's trying to hang around the 5 level for now. I really don't want to see it blow its load in pre-market and push on through unless it's just going to go crazy today. But if it closes weaker looking, it's usually better. Or not closes, but opens like at 9:30, weaker. All right. What else are we looking at? SPY just trying to trade sideways right now. Any specific reason that we gapped up this morning 1%? Let me look. Were there any numbers or anything this morning? So yeah, ATHX was the top loser. That should have popped up now that you requested it. Yep. So you're at the top of the list now for the next song. Yeah, ATHX is straight death. It could get a dead cat though. It didn't fall really too hard. If it would have fell from like $2-3 to 40 cents, absolutely, but Agri is sympathy to the wheat fund, which is basically the price of wheat overall. UK retail sales were not good. German PPI was not good. So that's the reason we're up. Heat to push at 390, 395, so just wanna... Yeah. So you think either a push today or pure death? Makes sense to me. I feel like every day SPY is either push or die. Oh, they finally cut the, was it the tariffs that they cut? MDXH. Man, some of these weird ones on the top gainer list that just have no reason to be there. We can't get under 370 though. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I've just got this weird feeling that we have got a short-term bottom in SPY. I don't know why. Yes, it could still go down to 380 or all the way to 350 if more bad news comes out, but I mean, this chart set up a higher low, especially if it goes up today, and then some of the big stocks are putting in support levels. So we'll see. I mean, SPY could drop another 4% today just on straight algo drop, and then we'd be done for. It would go to 380, 370, 360. Every time I feel like SPY's fallen off in the past, it's just some random day that the bottom's in. Like back with COVID. It was just September 24th was as low as we ever got. Alright, we got 8:30 news popping. Let's see. Literally like 5 PRs, and I don't see anything worth even looking at. Where did Nvidia end that? That one's been showing some overall big time strength. I mean, this ramp down was clearly because the whole market was just down 4%, but it's got a higher low in now with, I can't remember what this pattern's called. That's not the abandoned baby, that's the other one. But yeah, I could see it holding up and pushing higher. And I feel like chips are very important to what we're doing right now with technology and the chip shortage and all that. They need Nvidia and AMD to really make it, because if they start failing, then we got problems with electronics. Man, nothing is even like on the scanner right now. Come on. Give us some content for the stream, at least. That's showing 10:02 right here, but on the chart. Actually, I don't have any data for this. Never mind, there it is. Yeah, it's at 9:20 here. I don't know what this ticker is. Neuro, I guess, is their only hope. MU. You like MU? Yeah, Micron is, let's see where it's at. It's trying to make a bottom too. Like 65 bucks. The stocks aren't just going to fall forever. They're not. And I know bears would love them to fall forever, and bulls would love them to rip forever, but they're not going to fall forever. Where is our boy Veru at today? Been in play for freaking weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Double bottom, 1360. So Veru, I mean, it's still in play. Dude, you wouldn't want to see that. I don't even know if I could pull it off. That is content, though. I mean, that's a type of content. This is not content that anybody wants to see. What is this song? It's very serious. It's like the ending to a movie scene. Yeah, lots. That is pretty ugly. You are correct. Okay. Rein that back in a little bit. Stocks that are trash will go down forever. Let's look at Exhibit A. I mean, old CEI used to be $210,000, and now it's only 75 cents. Of course, that's reverse split adjusted. You God. Zoom out here. Actually, it won't let me. The chart's so bad it won't let me zoom out. Now that's one that's kept its value the whole time, huh? But it is up this morning, probably because of oil. Tilray was nice to us when that weed bill was going on. Man, but we had it, I can't remember where we had it at. Like the fives, I think. It's like 580, 590. It ran over $8. But yeah, it's just falling right back off. Probably just following with the market. It held over the 9 on the daily, which isn't a huge level to hold, but it did. It could make the push back up to 575. Is Pixie still in play, Berkey? It actually is. So if it can get over the 50 SMA here, it's going to retest the high, probably 65 cents. Of course, it's got to get through 50. And then 65, and 60 to 65 is a resistance on the daily. But over that, it could move up to 80. Depends on how much momentum it gets, but still in play. Still absolutely in play. It would need some big volume, though, because it's a penny stock. Yeah, ACB. Tilray went, as soon as it opened, yeah, it went to $300, if that's what you're talking about. Right when it IPO'd, it had like an insane run to 300. The pure mania of the weed craze. And then in the same week, it went from 300 down to 122. DPSI, it's back down at the bottom. Could it get a random halt spike? Sure. Do I see it happening? Probably not on a Friday. This is going to be the #1 watch for me. I feel like if anything's going to get volume, it's going to be neuro. 200 SMA, 673. I don't know if it will get volume though. I mean, it could. It is Friday, so if nothing new comes out on Friday, I've figured out that they like to recycle to things that have been moving previous days. See if it finds that. We're skipping right to that. Gotta blast this one a little bit. This honestly might be too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. This is straight up jam though. Nothing new. EIGR got positive CHMP opinion a minute ago. I don't think it got any volume though. No. Got absolutely nothing off of that, so. I think all these songs are fine for live streaming, like copyright wise, because it's getting the songs directly from either YouTube or SoundCloud, and this bot's integrated with YouTube, so it better not mute this whole stream when the VOD goes up. EVEX up 20%. Low volume. Looks like a recent SPAC, or a D-SPAC uplist, something like that. We got anything else from earlier in the week? Oh God, Berkey, no. Better than Baby Shark, I guess. Not by much. What else ran this week that's really ran this week? Veru, Pixie, Neuro. Rick iMac. Yeah, it sold off a lot from that run to the 200, but it's still over $1. That's gonna be a big level for it. It needs to hold over 1. This thing used to trade a lot thinner. I feel like it used to be a lower float. $21 million. I guess it just used to have more volume. So Neuro's under 5. It could be pushing down to test that 475 level. So that's definitely a huge watch. It's going down a low volume too. So overall market trying to pull back just a little bit. Oh my God. How did she release this song and say, "Oh, this is great. This is a fantastic product." I absolutely nailed it with this song. But it was one of those that got like such negative press that was actually positive press for her because everybody knows who she is now. Yep, it is. But you know, I'm going to respect the song request and let it play out. I need to take it down to a whisper. Mrs. Turkey. KPTI receives positive CHMP opinion for Nexpovio for the treatment of patients with refractory myeloma. Just came out, KPTI. Why did that pull? So that's not getting like any volume off of that at all. I guess it's not a huge deal. Usually when anything has like a cancer in it, it's usually gets eyes on it at least, but it's not getting any volume. No big deal. The next one's a troll too, okay. Oh my God. You know, we're just gonna move on. We're gonna move on with our lives to something completely different. If you want to listen to Metallica, just request one or Inner Sandman. Let's do Inner Sandman. See what we got. See if it finds that one. See, there we go. I think I need to turn this one up a little. There you go. You guys ready to wake up now? Jake Paul, his favorite artist. Yeah. Is that your favorite boxer too? Favorite TikToker? So SPY is pulling down just a little bit. IMMX just had news. Improved survival over US FDA drug. Connective tissue cancer mice study. There's your IMMX news. One cycle produced 75% survival versus 0% survival. Interesting. Yeah, it's getting some volume on that. Watch IMMX here. Yes, it's a mouse study, but maybe it's big overall for the company. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's getting a push now. High of day through 230. There's something, Berkey, to potentially force a trade for you. I don't know. I don't want to chase it up here though. You got to be really quick to get that at the beginning. Wait for a pullback. Unless it's just gonna straight moonshot. My God. So yeah, IMMX fresh PR. Wish this would stay on the front. But that's a good headline right there. That's what you want to see. And then they added in the little billions keyword. So we're up 42% already. $237's got a 27K ask. So that thing's going to need to get shredded first. It's pulling back just a little here. 220 level. Okay, at 40K ask, 223 now. That was completely shredded. Pushing back up now, held 220. I got this really accelerated because it's so high right now. 15 seconds per candle. Maybe a trade up through 240. I'm not sure yet. I'm watching the level 2 on the other chart. Okay, couldn't get up through 240 yet. Alright, a lot of resistance, 240 level. Keeps refreshing. Decent, consistent volume though so far. You want to see it really push through. Every time it breaks through, it keeps selling on 240, 245. Bids are coming in though, a little higher. It should push through 250 here. Or push to 250 at least. It's struggling up here near 250, but it could push through here. A little bit of shares traded 250, refreshed. And remember guys, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm not an advisor in any way. This is just what I'm seeing. Okay, there we go, through 250, and now they're pushing it back down. So there's some strange selling pressure. I guess the shorts are just trying to smack every pop down like they do on every stock now. That's a cheap penny. Yeah, we're consistently going higher so far on the 15-second chart. I'm not buying a breakout though. Guess I should have taken a 240 break. It's a great song too. This reminds me of UFC. I need to step away for just a second. I'm gonna leave this up. Looks like KPTI finally got the volume. IMMX still pushing up though. Slow and steady. Where we got daily levels at? Daily levels through 250 already. 3 resistance from, I guess when it opened. That was support. So 3 is going to be a res, next res. It's up 60% now in the day. See, it's even hard to kind of get a good picture on it at the on the 1 minute chart. Kind of floating. That's why I was on a lower time frame. See if it can push through here. It's kind of flagging on the 15-second chart here. But if it goes up to 270 and rejects it again, I can see it pulling back. Thanks to everybody that showed up this morning in chat. If you're just lurking, that's fine. I appreciate you on stream. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe so you know when I'm going live. You can turn on that bell and you get it every time. I try to go live at 8 every morning though. Been consistent so far this week. I'm going to try to do it every week upcoming. 8 to around 9:20, 9:25. Do the pre-market prep. Want to become part of your pre-market routine. We can go over stuff together. Pick my brain a little bit on what I see. So IMMX really needs to push back through 260 soon, I think. Or it's going to have a pullback, a small pullback at least. If it does pull back, watch the 240 range because that was the previous breakout level. And VWAP is at 246. Alright, so we've held so far back up to around a 260 test. Coming up on 9 a.m. though, so some weird action usually comes in at 9. I know it's not Robinhood's open anymore, but it's still some strange, like heavier action usually comes in around 9 a.m. So just keep that in mind if you're trying to enter the trade now. Usually I won't take a trade right before 9 a.m. I'll wait till after. Okay, so we rejected 260 now. I can see it pulling back to around the 240 level. Okay, there's the VWAP, 245 level. see if it comes down to 240 here. And the reason it's 240 is this candle rejected back to 240, and then we finally broke through 240 as the break. And then it retested here. But that's 275K red volume on a 30-second bar. So that's not great overall. Where's Neuro at still? Yeah, it's just kind of fading. Fading down towards the 475 level. Alright, there's some bidders coming in a little bit here. They're still selling pressure though. Yep, they just absolutely smashed all those bidders. I don't know why this has so much selling pressure. IMMX. 10 million float. Not heavily shorted. I guess everybody just shorts every pop of everything now. So there's the push down to the 240 level. We'll see if that's the trap zone or if we keep fading a little bit. Kind of around the top on the 1 minute here. The last 4 1-minute candles have been all red volume, or mostly red volume. All right, 9 a.m. news. XSPA announces 10 million share increase in stock repurchase program. GMBD share repurchase program. VVPR, we were talking about that earlier. I think it was Jimmy. Yeah, VVPR just had a PR. Announced design services agreement with Toyota in Australia. Maybe that's why it was getting some action. So yeah, VVPR action on a PR. That's not the right PR for some reason. That's the right PR. Toyota Australia is a wholly owned subsidiary of Toyota Motors, the world's largest car manufacturer. Okay, that sounds good overall for VVPR. Is it going to run 100% on it? Probably not, but it could. Design service agreement. So, I mean, they're designing things for them. At least gets their name out there with a bigger company. So 2, it's already over 2, or it's right at 2, isn't it? 185. So 2 is going to be resistance, whole dollar. Daily resistance as well. Back to IMMX, it's holding the 9 on the 1 and VWAP currently. You'd want to see maybe the next 1 minute candle right here that opens go higher than this level. So back up to a 260 test, and it's not. It's actually pulling back. Big flush there down to 237. We saw this yesterday on Neuro though. They flushed it straight down. The next 1 minute candle was straight up, so we'll watch here. No entries yet because of how violent that flush was. But yeah, it is. It's not the best rounded top here. That's not what you want to see. So it's getting bought up a little bit. I don't really like it here though. I would rather take it honestly on a 260 breakup than trying to just guess if it's going to bounce down here. I mean, it's at the 240 level. It closed over the 240 level. But you want to see this candle push up, though. It can't just trade sideways here and then down, if it's going to go in pre-market at least. God, this is a 6-minute song. I'll go to your song. So it is holding 240 though. So next 1-minute candle, I would want to see it go higher though, not lower. No position for me because of the action. There is a 50K bidder at 240 though. They're starting to stack the ask though. There's a 10K ask at about every level. 240 getting hit. He's not shredded, but he's getting hit. Survived 240 so far, but they're attacking it pretty hard on the sell side. VVPR still holding, trying to push a little higher here through 180. Neuro's just quietly coming down, low volume. More selling pressure on IMMX. If it breaks 240 here, I don't even want to look at it really, unless it pulls the trap move. So it's breaking. Actually, no, it held. So it held 240 for now, but the bid's only at 20K now. This song is calm, man. We should have started with this one right at 8 a.m. Everybody half asleep still. So this next 1 minute is more than likely either going to break down or push way up. $13K left on the bid, 11K left, 9. So they're trying to shred that 240 guy. All right, we're below 240 now. Let's see if they have a fake out. So it would be a double bottom if it holds 235. You got some volume back in over 240. So now it's pushing up. It's actually going through VWAP now, so this might be worth a trade here. 247, 248, 249, 250 test. See, that was the trap move. So straight up through 245 through 250 there. Went down and double bottom perfectly. So they wanted them to smash it. Now up through 260. That was almost pitch perfect trap move. Right down to the double bottom level and looked like it was dead, and then the green volume came in, squeezed them. So that was very, very similar to Neuro yesterday. Make it look completely dead, like nobody even wants it, and then just turn it on. I got a quick scalp out of that. So I waited. So I saw it hitting 235, but I didn't take it until like 243. It was already back above, but I saw that volume spinning in. So we're going through 260 now. Might get a little resistance here. It has no 1 minute candle close over 260 yet. 30 seconds left in this candle. All right, see you, Berkey. See you, buddy. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks to everybody being here. Yeah, if you're not in the Discord, we have some guys on voice all day long. The Nightbot posted the link here a couple messages ago into Mullins Trading Academy. It's a free Discord for everybody that isn't currently in there. So this candle did not close over 260 either. So it's going to be key for a 1 minute close over 260. Has the music volume been okay today? I know yesterday it was a little funky. It was either too low or too loud, but I feel like I've got it in the right spot now. I don't want to feel like I'm yelling over it, but I want it to be loud enough to hear at the same time. Good to go. Neuro coming down to the level that we were going to watch. It's at 480 right now. I would wait to see if it's going to hold that level, though, before I just, like, slap in. See if there's any support there. It's medium. So, we don't, yeah, I don't want it to be loud. Just kind of a background vibe. Still no candle close over 260 on the one. VVPR still hanging around. Yeah, watch the 470 level, I'm sorry. 470 level on Neuro. They're opening it pretty ugly, though. It's way down now. Down 13%, 14%. And I keep bringing this one up because it was a good run yesterday and it was a good squeeze out, but it may not do anything today. You may just see it go straight down. But that's why we watch these levels instead of just guessing. Yeah, it's right at the level now. Down through 470, actually. It's got some big selling pressure. Not a whole lot of volume, though, but they are bringing the price down pretty far. Still watching this one. 1 minute close over 260. So next 1 minute here potentially could go higher. We'll see. So 258 now. 259. And reject so far. Still struggling with that 260 level. It really needs to break through that. VVPR pulling back. Neuro doing the pullback. SPY still hanging around, up 1%-ish, 0.95%. This may go test the 20 EMA again. The trend line's right on that. So it is an ascending triangle in the 1 right now. Will they pull one more trap move though before they send it? If they send it. Several rejects though, the 260 level. It's holding VWAP so far on the 1. Can it make it up through 260 though? Okay, pushing up 259, 260 test, 261. Nope. Right back down under again. They're trying to get it though. There's a 40K ass 260 now. Stacking the 10K ass now. They really don't want it over 260. Reject, 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 reject. But it's trading just under. They might be able to get it. Next 1 minute is in 5 seconds here. See if they full fail it or push it through. Still trading sideways right here. I'm watching the level 2 on my other screen, but it's not really getting a whole lot. We need a big push through 2.6 here. $32K ass 259. 40K ass 259. They're not even hitting them really. Okay, it's pulling back now a little bit. Watch that bottom trend line. You can take a trade up through 260, but only if it's accelerating. TTOO just got a patent for detection of Lyme disease. Not a big deal. Still holding here in this range. 1 second. Still hanging around. It's at the bottom trend line though. BVPR doesn't look great. Neuro's looking weak. Looking like a Friday. Yeah, you really want to see a candle push up with nice green volume toward 260 if it's got a chance. Volume slowing. Not green volume really at all here. $250's not got much of a bid either. Okay, there's a little green volume coming in. Not a whole lot. Up through 256, 257. Maybe the 920 1-minute candle will push through. If it doesn't just sell off. Yep, it's selling off. So that was their chance. And the shorts just took them and pulled them down. So I expect a break under 250 now. Yep, there it goes. Under 250. They trying to pull the trap move though. Are they pulling it off? Look at that. Look at that. Breakdown of the full pattern. Trap and go. See if they can successfully pull it off though. And when I say they, it's the overlords of the stock market. Alright, see you, James. I'm going to stay on for like another minute just to see if this breaks through. 260 test here. Only thing something can break out now is or only time is a trap. Alright. Yeah, I'm headed out too, guys. Just watch IMMX, watch Neuro near this 470 level, and then SPY today. We'll see if it bounces up or not. But thanks everybody for being here. See you Monday. Peace.